Hello everyone once again, and welcome to Funky Beats Prehistoria. This is Chrono Trigger, and I am Mark, and we are going into the forest maze. Right now. Right now, gotta go, right, totally forgot something. Totally forgot something. It's weird that sometimes the textures are perfectly fine, and sometimes they're really messed up. This totally PS1. But alright. So we are trading. Okay, we've got a ton of stuff. So Petal and Fang for Ruby Gun. Yeah, sure. That'll be for Luca. Obviously. I mean, should I question how these ancient people have a perfectly advanced firearm? Sage bow. There we go. That'll be a perfect thing for Marl. Yes, of course. Still want trade. So, gonna do Petal and Feather for Stone Arm, which is actually for Robo. So, should we question why they have all of these weapons and why they would be willing to trade these weapons for, that's Chrono's weapon, Flint Edge, why they would be willing to trade for, like, flower petals, horns, and feathers? I mean, I feel as though we are sort of getting the better end of the deal here. So Rock Helm, still in trade, yes, of course. So we need, at the very least, 2 Rock Helms. I believe Ayla has a Rock Helm already. It's sort of the opposite progression as Minecraft has, where, you know, in Minecraft it's stone, then gold is rarer than iron but has less defensive ability, and then there's iron. Whereas here we have iron, and then we got that gold helm, and then we got the, yeah, sure, why not, one more. Then we get the iron. But yeah, now it's iron, then that gold helm, and now we're getting rock helms. And these actually provide more defense than gold or iron. It's a strange concept. So, Ruby Vest. Ruby Vest will come in handy. Here we go. Prehistoric economics. Yeah, this is the best. This is perfect capitalism right here. Supply and demand. They demand the fangs and horns and petals, flower petals. There's no way they could get flower petals anywhere else. Anywhere else, nowhere else. Only through adventurers. See, this is how trading shops should function. Isn't this like exactly how they function in Monster Hunter? I've actually never played Monster Hunter, so you'll forgive me if I don't know what I'm talking about whenever it comes to Monster Hunter. Okay, so while we're in this section, let me just give all these people their proper. So the thing about the Taban Vest is it also adds 2 speed. So I'm actually going to leave that on her and give the Ruby Vest to Robo. Actually give him the gold helm and the stone arm as well. But an interesting thing about Ayla as a character, you notice her weapon is a fist. The fascinating thing with her characters is she's actually quite different from any of the other characters. So somebody like Luca, you buy the better gun, and then you equip it, and then you buy the next better gun, etc., etc., etc. Marl same way, Chrono same way, Robo same way. Ayla, her weapon is solely dependent upon her level. Now, I don't know exactly which levels it is that they upgrade. I can't remember that off the top of my head. I can probably look it up later, but that'll be good for a later episode. Probably a much later episode. But her weapon is upgraded by her level. It goes Fist, and then I think it's Rock Fist, and then it's Iron Fist. And then it will increase her attack power and her damage accordingly, based upon that. Which makes it very interesting. It especially makes it very interesting for New Game Plus, whenever she starts out with with her supremely powerful Iron Fist, as opposed to, the normal type weapon. Anyway, now moving on. Now that everyone's equipped, everyone's good to go, we get to, you might have noticed whenever we came in before, but Kino is here. Kino, what you do? Say, now. Ayla, Kino take Chrono stuff. Why take? Kino like Ayla best. Ayla like Chrono, but Kino not like. Smack. Ayla, mellow out. Kino, you know why I punish? Ayla no like Kino. No, Ayla like Kino best. No more do bad stuff, okay? That wrong. Stone Age life lessons. Ayla. Sorry, Ayla. Sorry, Chrono. Give back stuff to Chrono. No have. Reptites take. Reptites. Where they go? Run into trees. There. Ayla go to. Kino will go back to village. Kino protect village when Ayla not there. Okay, Ayla. Stop. That walking style is interesting. Kino is man. So if Ayla die, Kino chief then. Ayla. Chase reptites. Get back Chrono stuff. Man, that's a negative view. I mean, I'm fairly certain we can deal with any of these threats. I mean, we took care of that army of reptites from before. So it can't be too much different. So. Let's do that, and ice. So I think this is when regular attacks start having more of an effect again. Yeah, there we go. Gold Eaglet turned into a red Eaglet. There we go. Chrono getting the job done. There we go. Chrono leveled up. So we looked at it a little bit last episode, but Ayla's really close to an attack called Cat Attack, which is a very useful ability. So Forest Maze is, I mean, it's kind of a maze. There are some places where you just go through the tree line, and that's denoted by the footprints. But I do want to get everything, so going through here. Which, yeah, there we go. So Ayla's very close to an ability called Cat Attack, which in and of itself is not necessarily like supremely powerful, although it is pretty solid. Notice that the Winged Ape was actually resistant to magic, so it's helpful that we have two heavy hitters, heavy physical attackers here. But Cat Attack. Cat Attack is decently powerful. It's not super powerful. But the real usefulness is in the dual tech that we will be able to look at here in just a little bit. Yep, none of those. So, spin cut. There. I do like using these abilities. There's something about them that just makes them look so well done. Yeah, these aren't really a threat. Really, the only kind of danger is that winged ape there. Because of that attack. But we do enough damage that it's not so much of a problem. There is a dual tag that I'm hoping to get Ayla's ability here soon so I can show off two tech points. Seriously. Alright. So the next fight, I should unlock it. Got one shelter. Gimme shelter. It's just a shout away. It's just a shout away. I sort of feel a little bit ashamed that, you know the Rolling Stones song Gimme Shelter? The first time that I ever actually heard it was in Rock Band 1. I was a shelter child. Sort of a self-inflicted shelter child, so... I mean, no pity for me, but... I mean, just a little bit of a break with it. Man. Guys are resilient against physical attacks. But, eventually. There we go. Cat Attack and Volt Bite. So I'll show that here in just a little bit whenever we run into something. It is a very, very good attack. I believe this is the way that we need to go. Oh, yep, treasure. Mid-tonic. So this is where it branches off just a little bit, and there we go. So this time we will test out Volt Bite on one of these. He basically hits Ayla with lightning, and then Ayla attacks as normal. 736 damage. It is intense. Alright. So. It's basically a version of stuff like Ice Sword and Fire Sword. Except it's Chrono and Ayla as opposed to... Or Chrono being the magic, and Ayla being the physical, as opposed to, you know, Marl or Luca being the magic, and Chrono being the physical. There we go. So it won't be too long until Marl has her special. And is this the way to get to... No, this circles back around. Okay, good. So that other way was actually... Can I use Slash? Yes, I can use Slash. There we go. Since it technically counts as a lightning attack, it still does normal damage. Or it still does, like, heavy damage to them. But when Marl gets haste, it'll be a massacre. Like it'll just be destruction. I thought there was... Yeah, there we go. One more. Mid-ether. There we go. Wait. Did I miss something? I think I saw something. Just check. Yeah, I missed something. Right here. Gotta heal. Sigh. Oh, come on. So let's do a drill kick, actually. See how much damage this does since he's resistant. Yep, there we go. And we learned last time that these little mammals are resistant to magic, or at least to ice magic. He might be susceptible to one of the others, but well, probably vulnerable to fire. But now let's go. Doo-doo-doo. In the middle of the forest maze, the Reptite Lair. So we switch back to this. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum. So these guys are interesting. I could fight them. That's definitely an option. But they're useful. And I can show you what they do here in just a little bit. But this is where you go as far as the normal hole. Do-do-do. So. Ice. I don't think that will kill it outright. It might. Yeah, that'll kill it outright. Never mind. I was actually hoping that it would survive so I could use a little bit of a heal on Chrono first, but nevertheless. We can just use it here. So, we're just going to cure him up. Boop, boop, boop. So, then there's this guy. And this one actually does a pretty hefty amount of damage, so we will take the advice of the one lady, and you'll see, well, thanks to the ruby vest, that actually doesn't do a huge amount of damage. But didn't kill him outright, but did a pretty solid amount of damage. The useful thing, or the point of that, essentially, is that whenever they are shocked, whenever they're hit with a lightning attack, then they are paralyzed and their defense power goes way, way down. So, yeah. But the reason I'm not really worrying too terribly much about these things at the moment is, yeah, I knew that one would be inevitable. Now, technically, since slash counts, let's see if I can use it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Now, we do have a lot of these, which will help. There we go, and may as well. and taking him out. Let's use ice on this one, and it should be good. Now, the reason I'm dodging these at the moment is because we will have a point. This is sort of a war of attrition, but we are actually going to go around this area once again. Full ether. Very useful. Alright. Oof. Yeah, and of course, because of his... all of this transferring locations. There we go. May as well take this one out too. And we're good to go. But we will actually be doing those rooms again because there's an interesting little secret in regards to this area, this map. And that is that those... Actually, I'm going to use an aura whirl. Going to do Rolo kicks on these guys. Try and take them out. Notice that? He just transfers people around all over the place. But the very beginning area has a secret to it in that those bugs are actually going to be drilling into the ground. And I will show you here in just a second. The only difficult part is that everything keeps respawning, which is precisely why. So, we don't want to go that way yet. We actually want to circle around here and go up this way. Yeah, the constant respawns are actually the reason why this is a little bit risky. But, since we have so many healing items, it should be okay. How much damage? 760. That should... yeah. Learns haste. Good. Good. That is a very useful ability, especially in long-term fights. Here we go. We are dropped off here. Now what I want to do is actually use a mid-tonic. We do have plenty of ethers, but Ayla is a good enough fighter that usually she won't have to worry about it. Now, it is surprising that all of them are over here. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you're gonna do it. Come on. Once they find that sweet spot. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There you go. There. Dive in. I want it over there. This part is a little bit tedious. Not gonna lie. Lightning. Ice. And just normal attack. I know they're resistant to it, but Ayla needs to save her MP. You know what? Just looking at this. So, I'm actually not going to do that, because it does take a bit of effort. So, this is that normal hole. That normal hole takes you down to this area. If they drill a hole down to the right, like on the right side of that top area, or down close to the very, very bottom of it, then you get these two areas, which actually have treasure chests and have all sorts of stuff. But since I'm lazy, and since you see there are like 2 extra treasure chests there, I might do that off screen in order to just get the items, but oh man. It's one of those I'm just not in the mood at the moment to just jump in and... There we go. And also those cave apes are really, really difficult. Not difficult in and of themselves, but just really difficult to deal with continuously. One after the other after the other. So, they do a bit too much damage. So, whenever there's not a boss to worry about, then I'll do it. These guys, not... May as well take them out. I just wish I had lightning too. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, Ayla's asleep. But if she gets hit, then she'll wake up pretty much immediately. Good thing everyone else is really, really good at dodging those. Ayla seems to be the only one who just does not. There. And there. Okay, good. So, for the sake of playing through, I'm just going to skip over those little bonus areas. But just food for thought as you play through your own games. There are secret little ways to go there. And this is the reason why I don't want to deal with it. Is like, if I could get away with it and these guys didn't spawn again, then I would be all for. Be 100% for. Just continually going through and seeing what will happen. But it's a far different thing than just running back and forth over a catwalk to try and catch a rat. Like, for that, you don't have to fight extra battles. And in order to conserve resources, it's always best to just go. I think most of the items there are just normal resources that you can acquire relatively easily. I mean, I'm sure there's either a mid-ether or a full ether or something like that in it as well. But it's perfectly fine to not get everything. If I could one-shot the things with, like, without a second thought, then yeah, totally. But oh well. We'll just kill these shiitake mushrooms. Alright. So, what we will be doing... I don't think I really need to worry about these guys. Let's see... Yep, lightning. And ice. So, there should be a save point that pops up here, I believe. Once I beat these guys, I'm fairly certain there's a save point. It'd be weird if there wasn't, I will say, because this is right here at the boss fight. So, man, there we go. I think Ayla rivals Chrono in how many times she crits, which might have something to do with the weapon she uses, but I won't speculate on that any further, because honestly, I'm not sure. But this enemy, I'm really hoping... Yeah, there we go. So, here, use a shelter? There we go. Save, and see what we can do. Right, and what's this? Could those apes have made something this advanced? Azala. Ah, the apes have arrived. You're nothing like Ayla. Tell me what this is at once. Sort of get a Frieza vibe from him, so tell Azala about the key. Oh, absolutely not. I guess you need some motivation. Come, Nizbel. Dwayne the Triceratops Johnson here. So, this boss actually has a little bit of an interesting catch to him, as well as most bosses, but this one sort of tricks you just a little bit. Because whenever you're fighting, what he does is he gets stunned like those larger dinosaurs, right? Because, you know, the dinosaurs or the reptites, they get shocked, they weaken whenever they're hit with thunder, right? So, the catch to this one is that Nizbal actually takes into account the damage that he receives, and he reflects it back eventually. Alright. So, just like that. And it's rough. It's a rough attack. And see, now he's not stunned anymore. There. Like that. So I'll have to hit him with another electricity attack before he becomes susceptible again. Oof. Do cat attack. And I'll use haste on Ayla. And then we'll hit him with a Volt Bite again. So, he releases that energy and it does an incredible amount of damage. It does an incredible amount of damage. Like, it is a frightening attack. Which makes me wish that I had one of Luca's late-end ability. Was it one of Marl's? Well, regardless. It is... There we go. I was wondering if he was close. Thankfully, he only released his electrocution twice. Or once. But there's an ability a little later that is essentially support protection magic. The apes beat Nizbel. Give thing back to Chrono, now. But remember, we Reptites will rule the world. Your days are numbered. Is the gate key okay? Thank goodness, it looks alright. I fight anytime, Azala. Ayla no lose. Still hungover, huh? You leave, Chrono? No fun for Ayla. Thanks, Ayla. I learned a lot from you. Sorry, Chrono. I try to be strong now, just like Chrono. Come again, Chrono. Party, eat, dance, fight, fun. Right. So, Ayla is no longer in our party. And... come again, Chrono. Marl and Luca, too. So, let's do one final go-around of each of these. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. We got everything from this area. Except maybe the trade shiny stones, dude. Might be able to get a couple more. It's good to transition over to mid-tonics now. Trade your shiny stone? Oh, we've got a ton. We've got a ton of money. So let's just invest. See, that's the useful thing about this era, is that you get gil, you get money, but you don't have to spend money for those upgrades to weapons and armor. Dude, you brave. Well, thank you. That's the nicest thing anybody's said here. No. Chief strong. You strong too. Reptites no come around lately. Well, we did eradicate a lair. So... There. Get some more of that sweet water. I mean, I don't know what sweet water it is that magically changed. Where Azala run? Admire Chrono. Strong. Did she do a dance? I actually didn't know that. Okay, one sec. I need to see this. I enjoy when people react differently. Yeah, she does. Okay, interesting. Already saw all of those people. So, it is a time for us to go back. Boop. So, there's... yeah, we inevitably will have to fight them. But... now we have Luca as well. So... yes. I mean, I may as well just hit you with a lightning slide. But... I'm gonna drop napalm on these guys. Nothing like dropping a NAFTA bomb onto a group. Oh. You see, there's the problem. Come on. I dropped a bomb on you. Yeah. So, basically, for those monkey guys, use physical attacks. Only use physical attacks. Only ever use physical attacks for them. There's a bit of a trick that you could do on the way back. That you can bypass those guys. Now... jump! I like how Chrono seriously considers this option. It's like, huh. Yeah, I guess we should. Pew pew pew. Pow pow pow. And we are back. Back to the end of time. So let us actually heal. Let's talk to this guy. You found a dreamstone. I'd forgotten how beautiful they are. You'll need to find someone that can process that mineral. You'll probably find him in Medina, a village near the Mystic Mountains. So the redstone was a dreamstone. Which, if we look in the inventory, it actually does tell us already. Like, it's not just strange red rock. We apparently are master geologists who can understand that these things are special. Dreamstone, yeah. Anyway, that's me nitpicking. But anyway, I'm actually going to leave the episode right here, and in the next episode, just making sure which one is the old one, in the next episode, we are going to go back to Melchior and see if we can get the Masamune fixed. Alright, thank you all for watching, and as always, I hope you have a blessed, blessed day. Take care.